rate. What if I told you that an ordinary-looking Eisenhower dollar could be connected to a staggering value of $11 million? Not a rare gold coin, not a centuries-old treasure, just a single 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin. And yet, hidden among millions of similar coins, there are examples that have shocked collectors, stunned experts, and turned pocket change into a dream discovery. Before we uncover why this coin has become one of the most talked about modern American dollars, there is something even more surprising you need to know. Welcome back to Coin Value Guide, the place where hidden treasures, rare coins, and incredible discoveries come to life. If you love coin collecting, valuable currency, and fascinating stories from American history, you are in the right place. The story begins in a moment of national emotion. America had just lost one of its most respected military leaders and presidents, Dwight D. Eisenhower. To honor his legacy, the United States Mint introduced the Eisenhower dollar. It was a bold coin, a large coin, a coin that immediately stood out from every other circulating dollar in America. But what most people never realized was that some 1971 Eisenhower dollars were far more special than others. At first glance, every coin looked almost identical. President Eisenhower's portrait appeared proudly on the front. The reverse featured an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the historic Apollo 11 mission. It was a powerful design that combined presidential history with one of America's greatest achievements in space exploration. Millions of Americans received these coins. Millions spent them. Millions forgot about them. But a small number would eventually become objects of intense interest among serious collectors. And that is where the mystery begins. You see, coin collectors do not simply look at dates. They look for details, tiny details, microscopic details. The kind of details most people never notice: a slightly stronger strike, a sharper design, an unusual minting characteristic, a rare variety, or a coin preserved in extraordinary condition. These factors can completely transform a coin's value. Imagine two Eisenhower dollars sitting side by side. Both were made in the same year. Both appear identical, yet one may be worth only a few dollars, while the other could command an astonishing amount because of its rarity and preservation. This is why professional coin grading is so important. Organizations such as PCG's, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, evaluate coins using strict standards. They examine every surface, every mark, every detail. Then assign a numerical grade. The highest grades are extremely difficult to achieve because even the smallest imperfection can lower a coin's rating. And here is where things become fascinating. Many collectors search for examples with exceptional mint state grades. A coin that survived decades without significant wear becomes increasingly desirable. The higher the grade, the greater the demand. The greater the demand, the higher the potential value. Now let's talk about the physical characteristics of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar. This impressive coin has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. Its thickness is approximately 2.58 millimeters. The weight is 68 grams for the standard copper-nickel-clad version. When you hold one in your hand, you immediately notice its size and presence. Unlike modern small dollar coins, the Eisenhower dollar feels substantial. It feels important. And that large format allows collectors to appreciate every detail of its design. But physical specifications alone are not what make collectors excited. The real excitement comes from finding something extraordinary, perhaps a rare variety, perhaps a remarkably preserved specimen, perhaps a coin that somehow escaped circulation and remained virtually untouched for decades. Every collector dreams of making that discovery. Picture this. You are searching through an old family coin collection. Dusty boxes, forgotten albums, coins that have not been examined in years. Then suddenly, an Eisenhower dollar catches your eye. Something looks different. Something looks sharper. The surfaces appear unusually clean. The details seem stronger than normal. Could it be special? Could it be valuable? This moment of curiosity is what drives the entire coin collecting hobby. The possibility that history may be hiding in plain sight. And that possibility has inspired generations of collectors across the United States. If you collect Eisenhower dollars, one of the smartest steps you can take is learning how grading affects value. A heavily circulated coin may have sentimental significance, but a professionally graded coin with exceptional preservation often attracts far greater attention from serious buyers. This is why many experienced collectors submit important coins to PCGs or NGC. Certification provides confidence. It confirms authenticity. It establishes condition. And it helps buyers understand exactly what they are purchasing. Now you might be wondering, if you discover a valuable Eisenhower dollar, where should you sell it? The best option depends on the coin's quality and rarity. Professional coin dealers can provide evaluations. Major coin auctions often attract serious collectors willing to compete for exceptional pieces. Online marketplaces dedicated to numismatics can also connect sellers with interested buyers. However, before selling any potentially valuable coin, many experts recommend obtaining professional grading first. That certification can make a significant difference when negotiating value. And now we arrive at the question everyone has been waiting for. Why has the 1971 Eisenhower dollar generated so much attention among collectors? Because certain extraordinary examples have become legendary. These coins represent the perfect combination of rarity, preservation, collector demand, and historical significance. They remind us that even modern American coins can become treasures. They remind us that value is not always determined by age. Sometimes it is determined by condition, sometimes by scarcity, sometimes by a story hidden beneath the surface, and sometimes by all three. The 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin remains one of the most fascinating modern collectibles in American numismatics. A coin born from presidential history, a coin connected to America's space age, a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors decades later. And for the most exceptional known examples, the value associated with this coin has been reported as high as $11 million, which is exactly why collectors still search for them today, hoping that one forgotten Eisenhower dollar could become the discovery of a lifetime.